Military vehicles in Russia have followed a long path of change. Each generation reflects the needs of its time. The story moves from simple machines to complex modern systems. This video covers the evolution of Russian military vehicles. It starts in the early Soviet period and moves step by step to the modern era. The focus is on ground vehicles used for transport, combat, and support. We start with the Russo Bolt C-2440 from 1911. It was one of the first military trucks used by Imperial Russia. Its role was basic troop and supply transport. The key feature was its reliable engine for rough roads. It mattered because it introduced motor transport to Russian forces. Next up is the Austin Putilov armored car from World War I. It entered service in 1915. Its purpose was reconnaissance and infantry support. The key feature was its armored hull with machine guns. It mattered as one of Russia's first armored fighting vehicles. Moving on to the T-18 light tank from 1927. This was the first mass-produced Soviet tank. It was designed for infantry support. Its key feature was simple construction and light armor. It mattered because it established Soviet tank production. The next one is the BA-27 armored car from the late 1920s. It was built on a truck chassis. Its role was patrol and security duties. The key feature was its turret-mounted cannon. It mattered as an early step in armored mobility. Up next is the T-26 light tank from the early 1930s. It was used for infantry support. The key feature was its turret-mounted gun and simple layout. It mattered because it became one of the most produced tanks of its time. Next comes the BT-5 and BT-7 fast tanks. These entered service in the mid-1930s. Their role was fast maneuver warfare. The key feature was high speed on tracks or wheels. They mattered for developing Soviet mobile tactics. Moving on is the T-28 medium tank from 1933. It was designed to break fortified lines. Its key feature was multiple turrets. It mattered as an experiment in heavy firepower. The next one is the T-35 heavy tank. It entered service in the mid-1930s. Its role was breakthrough operations. The key feature was 5 turrets. It mattered as a symbol of early Soviet heavy tank design. Up next is the Gaz-AA military truck from the 1930s. It was used for logistics and transport. The key feature was simple and rugged design. It mattered because it motorized the Red Army. Moving on to the BA-10 armored car. It entered service in 1938. Its role was reconnaissance. The key feature was sloped armor and a cannon. It mattered as a refined armored car design. The next one is the KV-1 heavy tank from 1939. It was designed to resist enemy fire. The key feature was thick armor. It mattered because it changed enemy expectations of tank protection. Up next is the T-34 medium tank from 1940. It was built for all-purpose combat. The key feature was sloped armor and wide tracks. It mattered as the backbone of Soviet armored forces. Moving on is the KV-2 assault tank. It entered service in 1940. Its role was bunker destruction. The key feature was a large-caliber howitzer. It mattered for heavy fire support. The next one is the Su-76 self-propelled gun. It appeared in 1942. Its role was infantry support. The key feature was a lightweight open-top design. It mattered for mass production and mobility. Up next is the IS-2 heavy tank from 1944. It was designed for breakthrough roles. The key feature was a powerful 122mm gun. It mattered during late war offensives. Moving on is the Gaz-67 military jeep. It entered service during World War II. Its role was command and liaison. The key feature was four-wheel drive. It mattered for battlefield mobility. The next one is the ZS-5 truck. It served throughout the war. Its role was logistics. The key feature was simple maintenance. It mattered because supply depended on it. Up next is the BTR-40 armored personnel carrier from the late 1940s. It carried infantry. The key feature was wheeled mobility. It mattered as the start of Soviet APC development. Moving on is the T-54 tank from 1947. It was designed as a main battle tank. The key feature was a low-profile turret. It mattered because it became widely exported. The next one is the PT-76 amphibious tank from the 1950s. It was built for river crossings. The key feature was water propulsion. It mattered for mobility in water-rich regions. Up next is the BTR-50 tracked APC. It entered service in the 1950s. Its role was infantry transport. The key feature was amphibious capability. It mattered for combined arms operations. Moving on is the T-55 tank. It appeared in the late 1950s. It improved crew protection. The key feature was nuclear protection systems. It mattered during the Cold War. The next one is the BTR-60 wheeled APC. It entered service in 1960. Its role was troop transport. The key feature was 8-wheel drive. It mattered for road mobility. Up next is the BMP-1 infantry fighting vehicle from the 1960s. It carried infantry into combat. The key feature was firing ports for soldiers. It mattered as a new vehicle category. Moving on is the T-62 tank. It entered service in 1961. Its role was frontline combat. The key feature was a smoothbore gun. It mattered for increased firepower. The next one is the ZIL-131 truck. It served from the 1960s onward. Its role was logistics. The key feature was off-road capability. It mattered for all-terrain transport. Up next is the BMP-2 from the late 1970s. It improved infantry support. The key feature was a faster-firing cannon. It mattered for better battlefield awareness. Moving on is the T-64 tank. It entered service in the 1960s. It introduced new technology. The key feature was an automatic loader. It mattered for crew reduction. The next one is the T-72 tank. It entered service in the 1970s. Its role was mass deployment. The key feature was simplified production. It mattered for large-scale forces. Up next is the BTR-70 APC. It improved on earlier designs. The key feature was better engines. It mattered for reliability. Moving on is the BMP-3 from the late 1980s. It combined heavy firepower with mobility. The key feature was a large-caliber gun. It mattered for multi-role combat. The next one is the T-80 tank. It entered service in the late Cold War. Its role was rapid response. The key feature was a gas turbine engine. It mattered for speed. Up next is the UAZ-469 utility vehicle. It served from the 1970s onward. Its role was transport. The key feature was durability. It mattered for everyday military use. Moving on is the BTR-80 APC. It entered service in the 1980s. It improved crew safety. The key feature was side doors. It mattered for faster deployment. The next one is the T-90 tank from the 1990s. It was designed as an improved main battle tank. The key feature was advanced armor. It mattered for post-Soviet forces. Up next is the KAMAZ military truck series. It entered service in the late Soviet era. Its role was heavy transport. The key feature was powerful diesel engines. It mattered for modern logistics. Moving on is the BTR-82A. It is a modern upgrade. Its role is infantry transport. The key feature is improved firepower. It mattered for modernization. The next one is the BMP-3M upgrade. It improved protection and electronics. The key feature was better armor. It mattered for survivability. Up next is the T-14 Armata tank. It entered limited service in the 2010s. Its role is next-generation combat. The key feature is an unmanned turret. It matters as a new design direction. Moving on is the Kurganets 25 platform. It is a modern tracked vehicle. Its role is infantry transport. The key feature is modular design. It matters for future fleets. The next one is the Boomerang wheeled platform. It is designed for flexibility. The key feature is rear troop access. It matters for modern mobility. Up next is the Typhoon armored vehicle family. It is used for protected transport. The key feature is mine resistance. It matters for crew safety. To wrap things up, modern Russian vehicles focus on protection and electronics. The designs reflect lessons from past generations. The evolution continues with modular and automated systems.